Hello everyone, welcome to Toyitos. Welcome back to Toyitos. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. If you're new here, we are so happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please note the regretful comments. Thanks for watching till I will see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
It's as a result of your effort, and we need to still be united to be able to get to the end of it. There are so many pessimistic, perception, reports, negativity. Mohbad can't get justice, of course, blah blah blah. Oh, we just have to keep the fire burning. We keep to speak the truth, and we keep pointing, the government into the direction at which they need to see. They can't do it alone. It's our duty to do that. So all the key suspects that have been able to attend are still under investigation, and they are all still there today. And those that have been granted bail know that certainly they are all, of course, they are to be reporting at the FCID at specified time. But maybe tomorrow I'll give comprehensive updates of those that are still presently in custody and those that are on bail. Not because of anything, so that you know that this matter is not being swept under the carpet and that the right thing is being done so that justice can come. So, once again, I want to say thank you to Papa Rhino and to my fans and supporters. I understand some funds were raised to return whatever is being used to blackmail and to, and to pass insults to somebody like myself. I want to say thank you to everybody that contributed towards that so that that fund can be returned. And, as God will have it, the money was actually sent to the police and not me. But look at whatever we wanted to do then, they didn't allow us to do it. Now, those that are in Abuja, we have to be spending extra to do all that. And so that's where you know that certainly that because it's social media and the way you will talk is not a formal conversation. Everybody will be looking for who's. Money is needed to do so many things because this is a serious case that involves a large volume of people. These are just one person. The people that are to be suspects, there are more than 7 and above. And the people shielding them, there are so many. And those are the people, and those are the demons, those are the monsters we have to deal with online and offline, particularly online. Because most of the things they want to do is how to suffocate the NGO from not getting the right support and funding so that we can move forward. Because they would have sit within themselves and say, how can we stop this Yomi Fabiyi from continue on this onslaught? And the thing they want to do is let's suffocate him, let's damage his reputation, and let's find a way to ensure that people does not support him or raise funds for him. That is why all the double agents that you people are beginning to see now, that other lady, those are double agents. These are disgusting individuals that are criminals that are parading themselves as justice seekers. They are double agents. And they have a job, they have a road to do. They will be acting as if they really care about the justice so that they will attract every justice seekers to themselves and then put you guys in one basket and, lock the quest for justice and lock it up through their antics. But as God will have it, we are not going to be allowing that. And that's why we are doing everything we can. Now you guys can begin to see. I don't have any reason to have her close to me for any reason. She decided to penetrate by saying, I support the NGO with money, and then she now nominated one terrible stuff saying one Sammy Jojo should want to be representing her. How I even gave her the audience, because I don't know many people. I don't know what they are trying to do My mind, I want to work with anybody. And the reason is because I don't want people to think I'm trying to hijack whatever they have been doing. And they took advantage of that. So they were penetrating me with so many individuals that I don't know who they are, what the background is. And now look at, Penny was arrested. Sami Jojo now they want to go and, take his bail through one Sami. Meanwhile, Arifa is with Supreme. They are part of the underground that they are claiming they arrested spending. So now, guys, begin to look at it. Unless you pé tí èmi ò bá ṣe ẹni tó jẹ́ pé mo ti sọ́jú pé bá bà mí lórúkọ jẹ́ látòkè dọ́là. I know they see all those cyberbullying, and it's quite absurd. You cannot think that you will use cyberbullying to hurt an activist. An activist that is facing gun, that is facing serious spiritual attack, that is facing so many attacks, will now be scared of social media attack. It doesn't work well. It's publicity and it's more powerful an activist, because when you know what you are fighting for is true, no matter the cheap blackmail, you will continue to forge ahead. And that is why you see, not because I have no regard for public perception, but because all those things are part of the drills in the job. You should expect backlash, you would expect attack. But so far so good, we are making progress. Look at this stage we are now. Can you guys hear me? Let's take the likes up. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I just want to know if the network is not messing up. So, Shetty, you will see right from the beginning when they realized that what we are doing is right. They began with so many narratives. They keep calling us liar. They do this. I am saying, now we are now at a stage. Normally, if not because this all these double agents who are being sponsored by this syndicate, by now, imagine if we are all united and people realize that, okay, the NGO that they got has been able to push the case to this level. Do you know where we should be channeling our energy? What we should be saying and be demanding from the government should have been so cool. But it's a Jew. Look at how many people, a lot of them, because of what they have done, and because they cannot appreciate the fact that this NGO is working for the public, now their true colors are now coming out. They cannot talk about the fact that the stage we are. I don't need their validation. The reality is I don't need their validation, but because of envy, and of course they cannot talk about, and they can't really be happy. But this state is a good day to do. Normally on a good day, so by you go to fake baradani. To by you go allow a bush law naturally. Not in that alone. To go in law. They will key people to only the key suspects in the matter are already now, being investigated in Abuja. I wonder if Mobita and Okusi. So, and Abuja is not a Kule, Konshe Kotamashi, Amasajan Loki, Kosai Funyapoyon in Abuja. So the right thing is being done, the right job is being done, and when they will take the right other steps, immediately they conclude the investigation, then justice for Mohbad will be on its way. But because ordinary bail, because I buy bail, and God, as God will have it, the trap that they set for me in Lagos came after I must have decided to leave, Nigeria to pursue the cause of justice. Because the spirit of Mohbad is not sleeping, so we are always miles ahead of them. If they are planning to hurt today, tomorrow, today will move. And that is why we have to continue to give kudos to Almighty and cloud. Okay, Kobe. So welcome on board as a moderator, Kobe. But please ensure you know who you're going to pick up. Please always, when I give the green light that let's bring people up, is when we should bring people up. Please, I'm not going to anybody who has to Jimmy. Because I only part of they always want to take advantage of that nonsense. Like the way that other woman did that in Burlington. So disrespectful and disgusting. Coming to my page to say nonsense. And look at how they do. That young innocent boy is still in the mortuary. And because somebody is, we don't know who they are, we don't know who they work for. When you're double agent, I can't even understand why they want to even do that, such wickedness. I gotta say. So that's just it. Mommy Elana. What is this Triple C saying? I didn't get your question of the Triple C. What's the question? If you are hearing me, you can ask again. I didn't see your question. What you go continue? I have to take my time. Hey, so that's just it. So I'll give final update on all the suspects tomorrow. I've said it over and over. I'll give full. I'm not in Nigeria. I'm in London as we speak. And don't forget, of course, about residency, babe. Don't forget that I've already reported the old IPO, to the Inspector General of Police and stuff like that. So until the lawyer, the request and what I wrote to them is that the lawyer should be the one to discuss with them going forward. So most times if I want to get concrete and direct one, my lawyer I have to still mobilize the lawyer to go into FCID before he can get stuff. It's not that you're going to be calling. I'll call her gown. We have done our bit. The job is not with the police. All we need to do is to maintain and monitor what they are doing, to ensure the right things are done, not that they will sweep it under the carpet. It's not easy, to get justice in Nigeria or to see an NGO, to pursue justice with these powerful people and, these terrible, wicked people on the other side. And don't forget that these people also have some serious connection in this government. So we are trying to see the best we can to ensure that, understand? Kobe Kilochele, why are you going there to do things inside my stuff? Don't worry. Sorry, go. Set to launch in all right. So what do I say? Telling me what? Call quick. Hey, I'm on friend. Sorry guys, I was on call, guys. If I can go, what's going on? How you doing? Point is, nobody's in the first time. So, ladies and gentlemen, justice for Mohbad is coming, and I want to refrain from speaking about any next step we're going to be taking, because all they want to do now is to find a way to stop us from moving further. Because one of the things they want to do is they'll be looking for a very cheap, or very easy charges. So they don't want the real evidence to be extracted, in my own opinion, so that the full weight of the law will catch up with them. But we're not going to be accepting that. The evidence must be extracted and keep as evidence for prosecution. So we have to fight hard. It's a very tricky and very sensitive moment we are now. And as God will have it, Mohbad knows that me traveling down to this side of the Atlantic, whether I'm in London or US, it will be able to enable the real evidence now to be extracted and to be used, even if as it is now, if they're going to be charging them or filing charges on murder against them, and tí ó bá ti sí evidence murder yẹn ìdájọ́ yẹn ò lè pọ̀ dáadáa, ó lè má ṣe lójú tààrà, but they will be shocked. The evidence will be out, and what they did to Mohbad will come to the public. Ó lè má bọ̀ sórí social media. I'm not supporting it going on social media. That's one of the reasons I'm fighting and we're working hard. But it will be used in the court of law against this suspect. They know what they did to Mohbad. They know how they came into his house and took his life. These people, they saw who came in, they know what they did, they know who turned into, and to saw therefore, kó tó di pé wọ́n padà yanjú ẹ̀ wọ́n mọ gbogbo ẹ̀. Wọ́n mọ ohun tó ṣe. Fúnra ara wọn lọ́kọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ láti sọ àwọn nǹkan míì tó wà involved nínú ikú Mohbad. Fúnra ara wọn lọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ̀nu ara wọn sọ. Kò sí bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ lóhun mọ́tò. There are some part of it that they must be able to speak up. Who played social role? Who invited this people? Who called? Who coordinated? We need to know who did that so that justice can be served. Why was Mohbad not taken to hospital? Who gave that instruction? Who left him to die in his pain and in his it's quite terrible. It's quite a serious melee. What role did the father play? Role will Mohbad play? We're about to find out very soon. So it's not easy, because at the end of the day, to them, though they didn't I had my plans, and some of those things I won't be able to discuss it now. We just have to be on the underground. But I want to log more. What they are trying to do is, if they want to find a way to suffocate the foundation. And this quest for justice. I'm happy that when they test to show my loyalty and patriotism to this country and to the leader of this country, I was able to come. I'm able to come through. It was tested and I didn't fail. And when it comes to, of course, my loyalty to the cause of justice and human rights, equally tested, and I'm still coming. So I'm still happy in that retrospect. But only petition 2024. Even when they know they are deceiving themselves. Even when they know that whatever role they are playing now is because there is a syndicate that is making them to work with one or two persons in the police formation to pervert and to disregard and to affect the presidential directive. Look at how they even came up and say they try to rubbish presidency. That's the way, because we want to pay everybody. You guys, you disbelieve people that you should trust quickly. But it's quite terrible that even as I'm speaking that truth as much direct to, they try to convince all of you that Kosin Kotunje presidency. and then you look at tó bá ṣe kó ló ẹ ní resolve ó kàn wọ́n lówó ẹ ní bá wo àwọn àwọn ṣáwọn tó ló ẹ tẹ̀ ń tọ́rọ́ yàn ṣẹlẹ̀ lé because they are making you think I'm doing this for myself but meanwhile I'm doing it for the country. I'm doing it for the cause of justice that affects both you and I. So, lè wá rán wá nínú iṣẹ́ yẹn ká wá jẹ ká get attention ká get tó ń wo matter yẹn kó jẹ́ pé yẹn náà lẹ́sìn máa sọ pé irọ́ ni o kò sí kankan mi. Then what do you want? Meanwhile, àwọn tó sọ pé kò sí presidency kan wọ́n ti súnmọ́ wọn bẹ̀ wọ́n ti rí pé it is the order of the president àwọn dẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ sórí àwa and then let's fake investigation. Because if the president gives the directives, he's not the one to go and execute it. He will be expecting honest and loyal police officers to interpret and follow the order. It's a terrible, serious crime when a president gives order and the order is not followed. The presidency, your minister, presidency, your minister, or notify Senate. Or budget, presidency, so what discuss the presidency. Presidency means office of the president. So when they came up and start telling you it is not true, and I've been saying this over and over, I came through and explained to you, this is what I have done, this is what you have been enabled us to do. One blessing, I want the love or hijack. Lara, I want to want face up on la one shake, I want la rest to spend. It's just a lie. Somebody was working with them to pervert the way of justice and to disrespect the order of the presidency. That person and the person I want to look both said when so about this stage you are cool one jadi. Attend to all things change you pada pa kon to arrest suspended. E ma pada for is open ile be letting claim video ti wa ibi ta ti ko ticket jáde ta ti ko gbo e ibi ta ti wa nu case yẹn. How and why the police officer was dealing with you? Because there are so many things these people are doing, and because they have access to social media, there are so many nonsense they are doing. So many nonsense they are doing. And they are taking advantage of the fact that I want to really and too popular, I call them African body. And that's why I will continue to apologize to you guys. Please, to my fans and ardent supporter, whatever I might have been going through, whatever insult that they come to my way that you don't like, it's just for a little time. Whatever it is I'm enduring or I'm going through now is part of the drill and the sacrifice that is needed. Anybody to over fair anytime to you want to make a headway, you must be ready to go through this, mud fight. You must be able to go through this disgusting, any attempt to rubbish you, put spit on your body, just to weaken you and silence you. And I've been telling you guys that for all you care, all this blog, TikTok, all those ones are the real ones are the things that they are planning. Like I told you, the two ambush, they plan to get me into Alagbon and also Zone 2 simultaneously. The same set of people, not on plan, Bari Mumbi, on the other side. But unfortunately for them, you will see them, they will pay severely. You will see. And those people that are backing them, they are thinking that they are wiser than God. But it is until they get and they meet the Waterloo